Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another episode of dumbest coding blog ever. Now, I came up with this name for this series was because I was being pretty much random, right? I am not teaching, I'm just learning. So in this episode, what we're going to do is basically I have found this cool problem, right? Which is solely based on basically the string operations, which is the concept that I'm learning right now. So, this question I found really cool and I thought of sharing with you. So, yeah, I'm going to solve it. And if I run into problems, I'm going to try to solve it as well, right, in the video itself. So, let's get started. So basically, it says that your boss asked you to convert a user ID using the details name, age, YOB, which basically stands for year of birth, such that the user own ID only has the initials of the first and the last name. So, sorry for the typo, but it is first and the last name. Example, it says name is equal to Samira Rodriguez, age is equal to 28, YOB, which is year of birth, is equal to 1996. So output comes out to be SR28 1996. Basically, what it has done, it has taken the first and the last initials of basically the name and concatenated it with the values of age and year of birth, right? Seems pretty like easy, but let's see if it is actually easy or not. And also taking my history from the last episode that I ran into the problem, I haven't even come across the solution for it yet. So if you guys have watched that video, please go back or if you haven't, please go back and do check and give me a solution for that question. So I'll be really thankful. Okay, let's focus on this question and try to solve it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm gonna just use this question and put this down. So I'm gonna put in a new line. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna remove this part. Yep. Okay. That's done. Now what I want is to get the initials of Samira Rodriguez. Now what I'm gonna do is I learned the concept of split, right? So let's check that. Name dot split. Okay. Let's put space in that and shift and enter. Oh, okay. Did I do something wrong? I'm still, trying to get used to similar Rodriguez. What is invalid syntax? Did I do something wrong? Of course I did, but what? Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It took me a while to actually figure it out, but I am so sorry. Like, seriously. It was the dumbest thing to do, as my box says. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank God. I came up pretty soon. Wasn't. Yeah. So we have that right there. Thank God. Okay. So now that I'm gonna do is use the indexing and check what stands in the value 0. 0. Now, if you are from the coding background, so you must be knowing what 00 stands for, right? So in this case, it should be returning S because this is, as you can see, I am referring. So the first indexing 0 basically says that I am referring to the array value Samira, and in that I'm going for the value S, right? So that's what it's trying to say. So let's just see what it gives. It gives me S. Pretty good. Okay. So I am going to provide this value. Let's just not do that. Okay. Next. Let's just copy this up. Next I want is R, right? So using the same concept, I'm gonna go with the 1 and 0. Okay, so let's just see that. Yep, that gave me the value. Okay, so we already have our S and R with us. So we need to basically concatenate, which is done using plus. So I'm going to do what is plus age and plus YOP, right? And I'm going to assign it to the user ID. Something that is really cool is that we're not supposed to define and initialize it separately, which is pretty much a concept in many of the other programming languages, but that doesn't exist in Python and to some extent in JavaScript as well. And I have been somebody who belongs to the JavaScript background, so, well, it doesn't look like because I code in such a childish manner, but I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to learn here. Okay, so we're going to hopefully get the value. Ah, okay. We need to typecast. Yes, we need to typecast this because I am trying to concatenate an integer value. It's saying can only concatenate a string, not int. Ha, okay. Str is used to concatenate an integer. Fingers crossed. Did we get a value? Okay. I think I need to print it. User ID. It doesn't autofill, which is kind of frustrating. But voila, we got our answer. So, thankfully, I did not do something really, really dumb like my last episode. But yeah, this was a fun question. And if you come up with more questions, I'm going to stick to this question only because, yeah, I'll find out more questions similar to this one or better questions. I have one question in mind, but I'm still trying to figure out how that's going to be done, or just trying to learn the concepts around it because it is kind of, I think it swirls around for and if and everything like that, but I haven't learned those concepts yet. So I'm not going to do the mistake I did in my last episode, but I'm going to first learn and then come up with questions. So this one says, and hopefully you like the solution. And if you have better solutions, do comment it out. And if you like my series, like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, let's meet in the next episode. Bye bye.